Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys what I made with this paper collection. This is called Here Comes the Sun by Echo Park. I'm going to have it linked down below in case you guys want to get one too. I think it's still available. I think I've seen it around, so I will try and link it below, but it is from 2023. In a previous video, I shared some traveler's notebooks that I made with this collection, and I'm going to share with you guys the scraps I have in a second. So I made 3 traveler's notebooks out of the same collection. So if you guys want to see those in detail, definitely check out that video. I'll have that linked down below in the description box as well. But they're my little laminated traveler's notebooks that there is a tutorial on, but check out that other video for all that information. So in this project, I did use some stickers from the collection. And then here are the scraps I have left. Like, I don't have a lot of scraps at all. We've got some of these like slightly like thicker scraps, like this one, for example, or this one. I don't know what to do with this just yet, and especially the strips of paper. I may just toss them, but as of right now, I'm gonna hold on to these because I have a lot more summer crafting I need to be doing, and I thought that I can always mix and match with some other paper collections that I might have in my stash. So I'm holding on to it for the time being. So let me share with you guys what else I made with this paper collection to use it all up, and let's get started. Alright, so I was able to make 6 more projects, and I made these little mini 3x4 size mini notebooks. So I was able to get 6. The reason I chose to do this project after I made the traveler's notebooks was because I still had 6 cutaparts left over, and I was like, you know what, these cutaparts are just too cute. They deserve to be on like the cover of one of these like little mini notebooks. And I feel like I haven't made these in a hot minute. I mean, I know I've made a ton in the past, and there's a ton of videos on my channel. It seems like I made one recently because I posted one, like a spring themed one using scraps, even though I made that months ago. But I was just able to post it recently, so it seems like I made one, but honestly, I haven't made these in a while. And so I thought that was just like a great way to use up the scraps of paper I had left over. I think I also had maybe 3 full-size sheets left at this point. A lot of them did have like cut-aparts on the back of them, but the 3x4 cut-aparts I cut up because I needed to use this in the traveler's notebooks. And then there was like, I think 4x4s, 4x6s, and there was like a random sheet with like different sizes, and they all had cut-aparts and pattern paper on the other side. And I just thought it would be like so great to use it up, use up those sheets where you don't see kind of like that other side. And so a lot of those ended up being dividers, or they ended up being like the inside like covers of these, which is why I also chose to make these with a cardstock color base to wrap around the chipboard. And then I just stuck down the 3x4 cut apart on top of that. So the base is not made with pattern paper. A lot of the time I make it with pattern paper. And you guys would see that in the tutorial also, because there is a tutorial on how to make these 3x4 size mini notebooks. But in the tutorial, I do wrap the chipboard with pattern paper. This time I just did a solid cardstock, and I went for a dark, like a navy blue pattern. So yeah, I was able to make 6. All of these are listed in my Etsy shop, and I'm going to go through each one of these. Obviously, they have different cut-aparts and different like papers on the inside. So I definitely want to go through all of them in case there's one that somebody prefers over the other. But mostly I would just look at like the front cover because they are similar. But anyway, they all have a rose gold wire. This is a 1-inch wire. I will have it linked down below. I used a combination of my mini cinch and my regular cinch, which you guys would see in the tutorial as well. So this one says Smile, It's Summer. I have my stitching on the front covers, handmade logo on the back. You open this up, and every single one of these is kind of arranged the same way. So you have like that vellum piece on the front cover with this little camera. This I just stamped on here, and then they all have some kind of sticker right there. And then you have a bunch of pages you could write on here. So there are a total of 40 sheets in here. That's not including the dividers and not including the extra pages. So that is just like the lined pages with the blank on the back. There's 40 of those. So inside here, I have a tag. Every single one of them has one of these blue tags, 2 pink tags, and a white tag. They might just be in different dividers. So there's this one, and then you have the top loading tag as well. And all of these little cutesy seam binding things peeking out are from my scrap cabin shop, where you guys could use the code Carolina10 for 10% off your order. So I have that, and all of these tags in the pockets are matted onto white cardstock, so you can write on the back of them. So that lives there. Oh, and I also, before I forget, let me just say and show you guys the punch that I was able to use. Oh my goodness, sorry. Trying to find it. All right, so this punch right here is what I use to kind of get that decorative edge. I'll have this link down below because it's like one of my favorite punches for my tags, and I use it quite often. So you could do any like length, and then here you could do anywhere from like 1.5 to 2.5 inches, and then you get this cute little shape. So that's what I did here, and then I rounded the corners with my crocodile corner chomper just because I wanted it rounded. It goes in a lot easier and smoother that way. So that's what I did. Oh, and then these are a die set from my stash. I like to cut them out when I have like 110-pound heavyweight cardstock, like extra scraps. I like to cut out some tags and just kind of have them in my stash ready to go to be used and tucked into these like little notebooks and stuff. Oh, and then also the tab. That's another punch that I have. Where is my tab punch? Where did I put that tab punch? Okay, here is the tab punch. I'll link this down below as well, because I love it for these mini notebooks, and you guys are gonna see that all in the tutorial and everything. But yeah, so anyway, I should probably do a quicker flip through. So smile, it's summer. Got a little sticker here, some more pages. They all have like a smaller kind of little page inside, and that's like a little flip out. They all have a dyed paper page. This is blue dyed paper that I dyed, and then just like an extra journal spot. I think some of them have pink, some of them have blue, just what I had available. Then here you have this pocket here. You have the top loading pocket as well. And then there's a pocket on the back. And then this paper is not from the collection. It's just some other scraps I had in my stash. And then I did another vellum piece, and I stamped the sentiment "Fun in the Sun." And I thought that was fun because I don't have like a lot of like patterned paper vellum anymore. I print on some of them, so I just didn't feel like it. So I just took out my stamps and stamped on these this time. I didn't feel like finding an image where it's, you know, takes up like the whole entire page. Then we've got these cloud tag. And then the back here has a little belly band with another tag, a sticker from the sticker sheet. I just wanted to use some of those up, so I included a couple of those. This is an extra paper from my stash, and I made all of these tulle paper clips, which I'll have a tutorial for these as well, because I do show you guys how to make these. It's in a different tutorial, separate from like the notebook, so I'll have it linked down below. But this was just like an extra sheet from my stash, and I just thought it kind of like fit with this collection, so it's just like another journal spot, or like a hidden journal spot, I guess, in a way. So there is that one. Then this next one, this one says "Summer means happy times and good sunshine." That's the back. And then again, these are just like the same, just different stickers. They might have different tags and different like little patterned papers throughout. This one has a blue dyed paper also. There's this tag. Fun in the Sun again. A little ice cream down there. And then this one has this sheet here. Okay, so there's that one. Lazy days, vacation, summer, fun in the sunshine, keep cool. I love making these, you guys. They are so fun. And I actually, like, while making these, I ran out of index cards, and I had to order some more. I think this one. No, this one is the one that has different index cards. You could kind of see like these are a little bit different. So I ended up having to order some more. All the other ones are like this with like a little thicker top. These ones are like this for some reason. But I guess that gives you like an extra line of writing space because I ran out. So that's the only one that was different. I was able to make all the other ones, and then I ran out for that last one, and my order just arrived. So I just finished it right before filming to sit down and film this video. Oh, this one has an orange piece here. So that one has an orange flip out. I need to dye some more paper actually. I should do that soon. Especially now that it's like warm outside, I could do that. Even though I think I generally like to do it in my basement, and I just put it on like a table and have them dry that way, so it's like out of the way. So I don't know, I just have to like do it again. So yeah, there is that one. So fun. Here's another one. This one says celebrate sunny days. I love that little hello right there. That sticker was so fun. Got this little blue tag. That one, little watermelon. This one has a lemon flip out. Pink dyed paper here. Strawberry tag. Super duper fun. And then this one is another paper from my stash. This one is double-sided, but you could write on the inside. It is pink. Or you could just add photos inside there as well. Then I have this one that says Hello Summer. Oh, this one's fun too. So this one says summertime on the side here. So as soon as you open up like this vellum piece, you have the phrase summertime. Oh, this is another paper from my stash that wasn't from the collection. Little sunglasses. Oh, this is like a Maggie Holmes paper. I think this is from the Flourish collection, but it was just like another scrap I had in my stash, and I needed some little papers to go inside here because I like to add them, and I didn't have any more from this collection. So I just used kind of like what I had in my stash to add those little pages inside here. And then again, another little birdie one. And then the last one is this one that says, Here Comes the Sun. Super cute, you guys. Love that one also. It says summer. Little floral tag there. Another lemon one. Pink dyed paper in this one. Love those little strawberries. Oh, and this is this paper. Another notebook had that also. I think only 2 notebooks. You could write on this also, but this one is from the collection. It was like the last 2 like full scraps I had that I was able to use, and then the other ones I had to pull like from my stash. So yeah, those are the 6 notebooks. I do want to share with you guys the colors that I used in terms of the seam binding in case you guys want to get some of it also. But the pink one is called Salmon. And again, this is from my scrap cabin shop. I'll have her shop link down below. This navy blue is called Skipper. And then the yellow that I used is called Daisy. So those are the 3 colors that I used in terms of seam binding. Just the ones that peek out from the top here. And they're just so much fun. So I wanted to share. I will have everything I used down below that I mentioned, like the tab punch, the tag punch as well, so tab and tag. I'll have the collection link down below, the wire, the cinch wire, the tutorial video for this, the tutorial video for the tool, and all the things. So definitely check out the description box for all the links. And check out my Etsy shop in case you guys want to get any fun summer notebooks. You could use these for anything. You can make them little to-do lists. You could actually separate each section by something else if you would like. But you could have a section for a to-do list, maybe a shop and grocery list, maybe you're throwing a party. or like a barbecue, 4th of July party, whatever it is. Maybe you want to make like a little list of what you want to make, and maybe even some of your favorite recipes, so that you could use it from summer to summer. Maybe you have like a summer birthday and you want to make like a summer wish list, like a birthday wish list kind of thing. I don't know. There's just so many different ways you could use it, and they fit perfectly in your bag. They're nice and small, so you could take them with you on the go. All right, so that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.